Something just happened out there. Squidgy's laying on the bed in the kitchen. She don't feel good. But so it was just me and Lenny out here, right? And there, all of a sudden I hear this chirping, like chirp, chirp, chirp. And I look over and there's a squirrel over there on that fence, way back there over on that fence. And I'm looking at it and it's chirping. So then Lenny's like, she jumps up and she's like, she starts walking over there and I'm walking with her and I'm like, no, don't get going. So that damn squirrel run along the fence top, even that broken part where the limb crashed into it and nobody gave a damn. It would run down there like that. Lenny just chasing it, barking, and then it run back like that, and Lenny, and I'm like, hey, squirrel, teasing Lenny. And then, so I made Lenny come back up by the deck out there, having to watch out for them shards of Reba record. It did shatter on the deck though, which I had to use a hammer. Anyhow, so that damn squirrel sat over there on one of the lights on that pole. Just sat there, and it's like chirping, like telling Lenny, "Come get me." And I'm like, "That little shit, that squirrels is dicks, man. They're dicks." You see, yeah. And then, so I started walking over there like this, like, you need to go, because Lenny can't play. Lenny can't play today. You need to. So I started walking over there, that thing started screaming at me. And I'm like, what the hell? So I back up and it quit. And I ain't never heard that noise before. I couldn't do it right. What I just did wasn't even close. But I was like in shock. I was like, what the hell's going on? So I backed off. I went back up and I told Lenny no. And she sat down right beside me because she's a good girl. But that thing sat over there chirping at her, trying to get her to come over and chase her up and down the fence. I don't like that. Anyhow, that's what was going on just a minute ago, and I'm like, oh, I should have got that on. I should have videoed that. That was funny now that I think about it. They screamed at me. I walked away from that feeling like I was being accused of something. I don't know what, because all I was doing was walking over there like, what's your problem with my dog? Go, can you just go? Get. Whew. Oh, I forgot. Welcome to a movie and a song. This is number, like, I don't know, something, whatever the hell. I don't remember. Don't matter. I'll put it in order and you can look right down there if you need to know what number it is. You might like to hear about this movie so much you might come back again. Yeah, and you might want to remember whatever number it is. Episode something. I'm going all the way back to 1979 for this movie. I love my favorite's werewolf movies, but I love a good vampire movie too. All them old damn Christopher Lee when he was Dracula for them Hammer films. Holy crap, them's good movies. Go watch them. Anyhow, but this one, it's Salem's Lot. It's that first one from 1979. It was like 2 nights in a row, like Thursday and Friday night or something like that. I don't know. I watched it back then. I was like sophomore, high school, I think, something like that. 75. No, I'd have been only 12. No, wait a minute. Hang on, my math's off. Don't laugh at me. I told y'all math. I ain't good at math. So 75. 79. Yeah. Sophomore, high school. Yeah, that's right. I was getting all kind of mixed up. Well, just say I'll edit that shit out. You'd forget you saw that. Clustered. So, but anyway, Salem's Lot, 1979, from the TV, made for TV movie back there. Yeah, back there. If I had to think about it, I was like, which way? But it's got that David Soul feller in there from that dark skin hutch. It's got James Mason in there. He got Lance Kerwin. Oh, he got that birdie girl, Bedelia. Ooh, I like her now. She did a dragster movie where she portrayed the life story of one of the first women racers. She wasn't a dragster, she was a driver. Yeah, I don't remember what that was called, but Bedelia, I like her now. And then it's got Ed Flanders. Fred Willard. Fred Willard was also, he's one of them fellers in that documentary about that rock band. He was, it must have been, before he got into acting, he was in that. He was in the Air Force. And he was in that. So, that story's good. Salem's Lot now. Like I said, David Soul kicks ass in that one. Yeah, it's a good. The atmosphere's good. The only thing bad, there's lots of things I like about it. Number one, David Soul, he plays Ben Mears, and he drives a Jeep Wrangler. I'm like, I want one of them so bad I can't stand it. And there he is driving a Jeep. I want a Jeep. Will y'all give me a Jeep? Thank you. I'm partial to black or olive green, like army green. Something like that. That'd be fine. Thanks. I like a big wheels. I don't want them little puny wheels. That defeats the purpose. Not humongous expensive wheels, just regular big wheels. Just regular, it's fine. I don't ask for much. I don't need much. Just that. Or my coal shack car. If you're going to spend the money on the Jeep, you might as well just get me that coal shack car. 66 pale yellow Mustang convertible. The coal shack car. Just ask for that when you're looking around. Where you guys got the coal shack car? We sure got one. Okay, I'll be down there. Ship it to Yogi. I'll get it. I'll pick it up. So, that movie, Ben Mears, he's a famous Arthur. He wrote a bunch of books, and he comes back to town where, when he was a kid, he stayed there, and there's a house on the hill, but there's always a house on the hill, ain't they? So, one time he went in there, and he saw a big old ghost hanging there with a big old bloated pale green face, and he opened his eyes at him. He did. Ooh. But there's vampire moved to town, and another thing I like about it, in the book, the vampire in that story was just a normal looking dude. He's just a normal guy. You see him and you're like, hey, it's awful late for you to be out. How come we never see you in the daytime? You a vampire? I'm just kidding. That kind of thing. But, so he comes back to town, and this vampire moves there just the same time. And he's there to write about that house, and that vampire buys that house and lives up there, and people start going missing. And I'll tell you two things I didn't like about it. The only bad thing was the kids acting. But the story's so good and the atmosphere's so damn good, you can still get through it even though the kids acting's bad in some places. But I'm going to tell you, there's two kids that put on a show in this one at the windows, hovering and scratching. Ooh, let me in, oh, let me in. I'm going to scratch on that window, oh, let me in. Hey, we're buddies, just let me in for a minute. Invite me in. Like, yeah, he's doing, two of them doing that. I might have done that a little too long and started to feel a little weird. I'll edit part of it out and forget you saw it. So, yeah, but I ain't gonna tell you no more. That's all you need to know. Ooh, I probably told you a little too much. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert, I told you. Alright. The song we gonna get to. Oh, that's what I was gonna say about the makeup. In the book, he's a normal feller, but in the movie, they made him more monster-like. Like, they made him look like the original Nosferatu. Remember that feller? They made him look like it, except he had, like, pale green skin. And he looked scary to me. I was scared. When I saw that when I was a kid, I was like, holy shit! Like, yeah, that's probably, I probably didn't say it loud. Mama would have heard. But, yeah, go watch that. Find out where that's at. I'm not sure where it's at right now. I got the DVD. So I can watch anytime I want. And I do, so I can watch that probably 2 or 3 times a year. I watch that one. Yeah, I'll sit down with a box of Captain Crunch and go to town on that box and watch that movie. And then be in damn coma for 2 days after. That's why I'm diabetic almost. I'm gonna be. So the song, since we was talking about Nosferatu, here's a song by from 1977, Blue Oyster Cult. Remember them fellers? They did that Don't Fear the Reaper, yeah, like that. Yeah, they did that. But they did this one called Nosferatu. 1977, it's got a haunting sound, boy. It's a little too bassy all across the board for me, but it still sets a mood. Still, that's a good ass song. I like it. Good scary song. You can play this at Halloween and nobody even bat an eye. But you can play it now too. Nobody bat an eye. Except people that really like it, they might bat their eyes a little bit like, hey! Like they can't believe it. Somebody's playing it. Anyway, I gotta go out here. This squirrel is pissing me off. I might go chase it off too. I ain't gonna video it in case it turns and chases me or something. So I can't have that being shown around. So I might have to go chase it off. He's pestering my dog, and he thinks it's funny. Then I went over there and he screamed at me. You scream at me? I scream at you. You don't scream at me. Damn squirrel. Alright, put it in the comments if you've seen that movie before and you like it. Put it in the comments. Tell me what you like about it. If you didn't like it, if you ain't never seen it, go watch it and then come back and tell me what you think. If you seen it and didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it. I thought it was pretty good. Tell me what you didn't like about it. And then go listen to that song, Nosferatu, Blue Oyster Cult, 1977. Okay, we're over and done now. We're way over budget. We're way over budget. Oh, I failed on this one. Okay, bye.